Good morning, Tuesday 26th. I've got a thing about the date now. Tuesday the 26th of November. It's wet and wild outside. I am off to meet a friend in town, so I'll take you along too. Come and have coffee with us. Actually, we both drink tea, but that doesn't sound quite so cool and trendy, does it? And I'm running late, so I'll meet you in town. So, once again, I've missed the boat. Oh dear. I've been in town for longer than I had anticipated, but I've got loads done. That's good. How can you see that? Oh, I just missed it. Gorgeous husky. And I just walked through the station to the car park, and as I came through, I saw there were loads of people on the platform. And then I saw there was a steam train. So I walked all the way back round. As I walked round, it pulled out and went away. So yeah, missed that again. I'm out of breath now. I'll catch up with you again in a bit. Good morning again. Although it's 2:10. I can't believe it. The day has just gone. The morning has gone. As I mentioned, probably, I think I mentioned it earlier, I was heading into town to meet a friend for a cuppa at 10:30, and I put some footage of downtown Eastbourne in. It's wet and windy and quite horrid out there. But we went and we had our cuppa, and I had some toast because I hadn't had breakfast, just to show I'm back on track today. And then I decided to do a little bit of Christmas shopping. So I had a wander around. I don't go into town that often, so it was really a good opportunity. Look what I bought. Isn't that a lovely cover? So I have the two hardback editions. I know I've got a paperback somewhere, but when I went to look for it this morning, I couldn't find it. So I thought, well, it seems to be a tradition now where I buy a new copy every year. And I found this one, which is so pretty. I've got Silas Marner in this series as well, which I think I showed you on the first book review. But it's also to encourage you. Look how thin that is. So if you're not sure whether you can join in a read along or whether you even could cope with Dickens, look how thin that is. So even there's, well, 5 staves they call it, because obviously it's a carol and a stave is a musical phrase or a musical reference. So I'm just seeing if it goes right through to the end. Yeah, doesn't even look. That's it. That's the novel. It is 79 pages, 5 staves. So, looking at the numbers, what I was planning to do, for those of you who want to jump in, please jump in, it will be so much fun, is I will do a kind of vlog pod, probably once a week through December. Might have to be, what I might do, if we're to get this read by Christmas and to, you know, do it together, even though obviously it won't be word for word, wondering whether we start maybe this Friday, and I'll work out the times and we can just divvy up the book into segments that we could then read along, so that each week or every few days if I do this, then we'll have all read to that same part and we can have a kind of a chat. So I really, really hope you jump in. If you've never read Dickens, it's a great introduction. It's a brilliant story. There's great characters and it's short. So there you are. That's going to be it officially. A Christmas Carol read along in December. Still thinking about maybe doing a year-long book read along next year, but not, obviously we all read our own books, but we can swap recommendations and so on. So that's possibly in the offing. From the sublime to the ridiculous, I also bought that. Christmas, I like reading a fluffy book as well. What can I say? And actually, I love Mrs. Miracle. I've seen the 2 films, the made-for-TV Hallmark movies, and every year I watch them, probably more than once. They're like comfort movies. And I saw that this one, I'm not sure when this was, it's not a difficult read, okay? But it's a lovely, oh, this is 2019. So this must be her latest, one of her latest books. She brings one out at Christmas. But I saw this was a Mrs. Miracle one. So this will also be read in December. And Debbie McComber's really into knitting as well. So, you know. Right, enough of that. 6 minutes waffle. I've made up for the fact that I didn't do much talking first thing. I have to finish twisting the fringe of the blanket. I've got a few other things to do. I've got a job. Jonah has emailed me a little thing he wants me to do for him. And got to get myself sorted. So I'll see you in a bit. I should preempt this with a warning, bin segment. I was recently chatting with some friends, actually Gaynor, Tales of Cuckoo Land. Tales from Cuckoo Land? Everybody would know her anyway. About the issue of kitchen bins and the plastic bags and so on. And I thought I'd share with you because what she does really changed things up for me. Makes me sound a little bit sad, but what I used to do is I'd buy plastic bin liners. You can actually see, yeah, Henry's going to get his nose in here. So I would buy those, I would line the bin, and then I'd lift out the bag. It would always get over full and it would always split. So what I do now is this. There's no bin bag. There is, oh, it's heavy now under the bag split. We're going to go outside. I'll just take you out here. Henry is ever hopeful that something's going to fall on the ground in front of him and he'll be able to eat it. So what I do instead, I buy biodegradable wheelie bin liners and I use one, excuse me, Henry, sit down. Sit down. Okay, it's totally ignoring me with food now. So all I have to do then, this is probably quite gross, is tip in like that. Now I'm going to do this. I can't hold the camera, so you'll be spared this bit. So yeah, bin is now empty, a little bit manky. So what I actually do, I nearly forgot then, I'll rinse that out with our outside tap, give it a quick squirt of disinfectant and wipe it out, and it's done. Minimal plastic and a clean bin that is much easier to empty than bags. There, all clean and smelling very fragrant, I have to say. Ready for my ungrateful lot to refill it. Okay, so following on from my rubbish talk that you will have just seen, The other thing we've done, which I'm really excited about, which is a little bit freaky, almost as freaky as the fact that Hannah is filming me and she's got her hands up like that. We have bought an InSinkErator. Down, da, da, down, da. So it's basically a waste disposal unit, a macerator. Don't get too close. So, we have the little button here, look. So I'm going to demonstrate this because I think everybody, you over there, you too, and you, everybody should have one, basically. Because the good thing about this is it takes all food waste, so meat, eggs, dairy, fruit, veg. I don't know why I said dairy. And bones, that was it. Terribly well, but anyway, it's very exciting, and I'm going to demonstrate now with an eggshell. And I have some manky bread that I'm going to put down there too. So, rum water. No, it's all about me. Oh. I have this little brush. I'm not going to be able to use this, you know how to do it. Right, okay, now on the macerator. Right, so it's actually now 7:15. We've not had dinner yet and I'm really hungry, and we know what happens when I'm really hungry, but it's going to be good. I'm fine tonight. We're eating later because Gary has gone out training, so my stomach's rumbling. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. For those of you who may have spotted the bit about the bin, I actually filmed a couple of weeks ago, and you'll notice now, if anybody really has to go back and watch that again, the radiator, the new radiator isn't on the wall, so you may have spotted that. But I was so excited about changing the way that I deal with rubbish in the house that I kept it until I had time, you know, we had time on the vlog to actually put it in. So I slotted that in today, and then I filmed the bit about the InSinkErator today. Anyhow, that's it for today. The blanket is still in the bath. It's had a long bath. I'm going to go and get it out of the bath now, and then I put it in the washing machine for a spin dry only, and then in the summer I hang it up on the line outside, but it will be draped over our banister to finish drying this evening and overnight. And then I'm actually going to be seeing Tasha on Friday now, unexpectedly, so I will be handing over the blanket, but I'll put some finished pictures up for you as well. that's it then. I will stop waffling. I will give you a little bit, those of you who are Honey and Henry fans, you can have a dog fix after this, although, if I'm right, there you go. Oh, no, I've adjusted it. I'm going to be down here. Oh, man. Okay. Hang on. Oh, dear. Sorry if you're getting seasick. I have to be so careful because I'm on a wheelie chair, and Henry quite often will lay either with his paw next to the wheels or with his head on the actual wheel bit. So if I start wheeling around, I could do him a bit of damage, which I wouldn't want to do. Anyway, I keep saying anyway today. So if you're playing a drinking game and the word is anyway, you'll probably be pickled by now. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you for more fun and frolics tomorrow.
Hi. So today I'm going to talk about knitting.
What is that?
And I'm going to do knitting, and then I'm going to do some weaving, you know, and then I'm going to talk about my books, and then I'm gonna, you know, do some other things. I'm gonna show you, you know, pictures of the cute dogs, because, you know, people like that. Yeah, like and thumbs up and comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Call the police.
Mwah. Mwah.
Are you going to tuckle her up?
Does she want to be tuckled up? Do you want to go to her, honey? Yeah, look, see, she's.
Oh, it's good to go tuckle under her as well.
No backseat tuckling. Go.
Can I have a cushion for my footballs on my head, please?
You want a cush cush? There you go. There you go.
Oh, look at you. And